Hey there, friends! Welcome to Springfield!
Stay tuned for more fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You ever notice how nothing good happens after 10 p.m. in Springfield? I mean, sure, you can get half-price chili dogs at the Quik-E-Mart if Appy's feeling generous. But other than that, it's just darkness, right? And the occasional noise that makes you wish you had a bigger lock on your door. So when Marge told me, Homer, don't go outside tonight, I thought, finally, a plan I can get behind. But then Bart comes running into the living room, eyes wide, waving a flashlight like he's leading an angry mob. He's yelling about something big and hairy knocking over the Flanders mailbox. I told him it was probably just Ned's mustache finally escaping. But Lisa comes in all serious with her laptop and says, Dad, this is no joke. I've recorded ultrasonic roars that suggest a large, unknown predator in Springfield. Which to me just sounded like blah blah blah, scary thing, blah blah, can T, go to MOS. But then I hear it. A low growl outside, like someone gargling gravel. Even Maggie looks up from her pacifier, and that kid can ignore anything, Marge says. Homer, stay inside, which, as everyone knows, is wife code, for you're about to do the exact opposite. And she was right. 2 minutes later, we're all in the car, armed with flashlights, a bag of marshmallows for bait, and Maggie holding a frying pan like she's about to star in a mob movie. Springfield the night is creepier than Mr. Burns without makeup. The streetlights flicker, the wind sounds like it's whispering threats. And the only other people outside are Ralph Wiggum chasing a butterfly and Hans Moleman, who might actually be a ghost. We start our hunt near the Quik-E-Mart dumpster, because if I were a monster, that's where I'd be. Sure enough, there's rustling in the trash, and the smell hits us first. A mix of rotten milk and gym socks. Bart wants to poke it with a stick. Lisa wants to document it for future generations. And I just want to go home and eat pudding. Then it happens. Out of the shadows, it steps. Or maybe lumbers. This giant creature, 8 feet tall, glowing eyes, claws that look like they've opened more tin cans than I have, and breath that smells like expired chili dogs. My brain screams run, but my feet scream stay still and hope it doesn't see you, which is hard. Because I am holding a flashlight and breathing like I just ran a marathon through a donut shop. Bart, being Bart, throws a marshmallow at it. The monster catches it in midair, chews slowly, and then lets out a roar that shakes the ground. Lisa starts rattling off facts about predator-prey relationships, which I'm sure the monster found very educational. Me! I grab Maggie and start backing away. But Maggie, being the only brave one in the family, takes her pacifier out and hurls it at the monster's face. It squeaks on impact. And here's the crazy part. The thing stops, blinks, and then lets out this weird yelp, like it just stepped on a Lego. Then it turns around and bolts into the night, knocking over a newspaper stand and what I'm pretty sure was Disco Stew. We're all standing there, stunned. Bart's disappointed it didn't eat something. Lisa's already talking about publishing a paper on pacifier-based monster deterrence. And me, I'm thinking, if I hurry, I can still make it to Moe's before last call. But of course, word gets around. By the time we get home, Chief Wiggum is on our lawn, asking if we have a description of the I tell him it was big, hairy, smelled like chili dogs, and had anger issues. He writes it down, nods, and says, so, Barney, I'm about to argue, when Barney stumbles out from behind a bush covered in slime, so maybe Wiggum's not wrong. That night, I'm lying in bed, still smelling faintly of garbage and marshmallows, when I hear it again. The low growl. I sit up, ready to grab the frying pan, but it's just Santa's little helper snoring. Still, I can't shake the feeling that somewhere out there, in the dark streets of Springfield, that monster's lurking, waiting, maybe even plotting revenge against a baby with a deadly pacifier. And honestly, if it shows up again, I hope Maggie's awake, because I'm fresh out of hero juice. The next day, Mayor Quimby declares Springfield monster-free thanks to the courageous actions of the Simpson family. He gives us a key to the city, which turns out to be an actual key to Moe's back door, so I'm calling that a win. Lenny and Carl buy me a beer, Marge gets a free coupon for laundry detergent, and Lisa gets an invitation to speak at the Springfield Science Symposium about non-traditional monster repellents. Bob just keeps asking if we can train the monster to attack Skinner. Later that week, things go back to normal. Well, Springfield normal, but sometimes, late at night, when the wind's just right, I swear I can still hear that roar in the distance. And every time I do, I check Maggie's crib. Not because I'm worried for her, but because I'm worried for the monster. And I'll tell you this, next time it shows up, I'm bringing donuts as bait instead of marshmallows. Because if I'm going to be part of a terrifying chase through the dark, I at least want snacks. Dough!